Hello and welcome back to Theme Parks and Attractions. Now I'm at Siam Mall in Tenerife to give you a 2025 tour. Let's get round the place. Before we continue, please give me a big thumbs up and a subscribe. Now let's get round this huge shopping centre here in Tenerife. I thought I'd bring you outside to the start. Now there's two places to obviously walk in. You've got that side and then you've got the side over there. I'm going to start on this side, which is closest to Siam Park. If you don't know where Siam Park is, it's just over there into the distance. About a 5-minute walk, so not too far at all. Anyway, I thought I'd come down to Siam Mall and show you what's around for 2025. Obviously, these shopping centres, they evolve, don't they, year by year. You get different shops in there, different restaurants, and I'm here to show you what Siam Mall's like. This is the best shopping centre in Tenerife, and you'll see that when we go in there. There's so many things to do in here. You've even got things for the kids at the top floor as well, which I'll show you as well. Now over to your right, over to your left, sorry, you've got a Hyper Dino store. So if you do want a water and you've been out in the heat, grab that in there, nice and cheap for a nice water in there. You've got the ground floor and then you've got the floor above as well. I'm going to start at the ground floor and then walk around and then take you upstairs. Have you visited Siam Mall before? If you did, when did you visit? Drop me a comment in the comments section. Also, what is your favourite shop here? Now this place sells lots of aftershave, perfume, so if you're looking for a gift for someone, then get down there. You've got a big H&M store just over here. And what's nice about Siam Mall as well is you do have these little side booths that you can grab a present from. Stunning waterfalls in there. It's really nice and air conditioned in here as well. So if you do want to cool down from being outside, as I said, if you've been to Siam Park all day, you just want to cool down and get yourself down to Siam Mall. Now they used to have a couple of massage machines at the end, well, massage chairs that I usually like using. I've got no cash on me at the moment. Hopefully if it is card, I'll be using that, that's for sure. And you do have lots of things for the kids on the right hand side. These little machines just down here. You want to go in a shop and let them go on that. Yeah, a lot of this is undercover, obviously on the ground floor. But you do have the shade, you do have the exposed bits as well. Got Zara just over there. You've got a very popular ice cream place over here. Usually this is very busy, and I will take you over that side in a little bit as I walk around. But yeah, you can see you've got the escalators over here. Got a hawker's store here. I'll tell you what, these sunglasses, if you are not a fan of Oakleys that I've got, hawkers are actually quite decent, to be fair. They're reasonable. I think it said just under 30 euros there for a pair of hawker's sunglasses. They are a slightly cheaper version of Oakleys. Oh, they do actually have, they are slightly different. They're not the same as what they used to be, and they all come disinfectant as well. They're a little bit smaller than the ones they used to have. They used to have ones over there. I'm not too sure if they are over there at the moment, but as you can see, they are cash only by the looks of it. They are very different, those ones. Interesting. Yeah, they must have got rid of the other ones, unfortunately. You can see they are very reasonable, some of these. If you can see the price of this, $19.90. There's some cheaper stores here as well as the designer stores. So they're not all designer, but you do have a lot of designer stuff here as well. And guess is there. if you have got a bit more of a budget. Yeah, the chairs, they used to be like laid out here. I think they used to be there where that bench is currently, but they've got the other two in there at the moment. Yeah, not everyone's been to Siam Mall, so I thought I'd just show you. I've done a vlog from here before in the past. I think it's sitting on about 6,500, 7,000 views at the moment. But I think that was maybe a year and a half ago, something like that. I'm not too sure, I'd have to check back on that. But got their Skechers store just over there. So if you're going to be doing a lot of walking in Tenerife and you want something comfortable, it's a little something for the kids just over here. €180, and luckily that one you can actually use a card. That's the way things are going more these days, aren't they? A lot of these are card only, and obviously the price has gone up slightly because obviously it's card and the price of electric now has gone up a little bit. But if you are like I said, just over here, a decent Skechers store, and they've got 20% off at the moment. If you're not looking for a comfy pair of those, you've got a sunglasses hut. I've actually bought myself a nice pair of Oakley prisms, because my blue ones that I have, if you have watched my vlogs, my blue ones had a massive scratch on. The only problem with these Oakleys is they are quite expensive, the prism ones, because my other ones were about £160, something like that, maybe a little bit more back home. But yeah, so many pairs of sunglasses in here. I'm sure you can probably get some Oakleys in here. Got Gucci's, Tom Ford. But yeah, I've already got mine at the moment. That's the thing, I tried a couple of cheap pairs, but the thing with those after the Oakleys, I threw them away within 24 hours because they get little marks on, and once you get a little mark on there, because they're very cheap designed, they're no good really. Whereas the more expensive ones, usually like the Oakleys, they're very hard to stuff up, but they're not hard to stuff up when you're actually knocking, when you're crushing them a little bit and standing up on your head type thing. That's what caused the scratch. Not that you're probably that interested in that. You're here to see Siam Mall, and we have I'm always very bad at pronouncing these names. We have a Swarovski shop. How do you pronounce that? I'm not too sure. But as with any of these shops, all of the jewellery shops and things like that, they're always really well lit in here, aren't they? I'll show you. I'm not too sure about the prices. If you look in here, the prices are actually tucked under. It's a little bit crafty because obviously if you see something that you like, it gets you in the store really, doesn't it? And maybe you might think it's a little bit expensive otherwise, but yeah, I can see why they do that. And that shop here is Casa del Oro. I've actually pronounced something right. This little place just over here does phone cases. And I mean, that's pretty much it for the downstairs section. There is one more floor just under here, which is actually the car park. You go down there, I think it's the car park anyway. I haven't been down there for a long time. Obviously you've got the main car park just out those doors just over there. So I'm not 100% what that is, so don't quote me on that. I'm probably wrong on that. I haven't been down there for a long time. Just over here you do have a very popular cake store. I'll show you what cakes are on offer here. I always go past this and always think, oh, they look quite nice, some of the cakes in here. But I never get any. If I'm going to get anything today, it'll be an ice cream. That's for sure. I think there is that ice cream booth just over there somewhere, but I'll have a little look at the end of the vlog and you'll probably see me with a nice ice cream. I always see 4 or 5 flavours that I like the look of, and I'm tempted to try something out, but then you think, oh, I wish I got one of the original flavours now. Sometimes anyway. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this rolling for you. Well, I'm not. I'm going to keep it rolling as soon as I get up this escalator just over here. And I'll see you upstairs where there's lots of restaurants. There's even a Starbucks up there. And there's also a kids facility where you've got lots of things for the kids to do up there. You've got the soft play area. I might as well just keep it rolling seeing as I'm nattering on. But yeah, you do have a kids area up there. I think it's €10, something like that, for an hour for the kids to play just over there. And I think I'm very accurate at that. I'll have to see in a minute. Just over on the left hand side there's lots of restaurants, but what we're going to do is we're going to walk to the left up here. I'm going to show you all of the shops and then spin you around and finish over the restaurant section. It's an underwear shop just over here. Now just to the left hand side, someone was on this a little bit earlier, and it's I've never really seen a VR thing like this before, that's for sure. I mean, they do have these around in the UK, but not quite like this. And I'm not a fan of VR because it makes me sick, but lots of people actually are. Look at this just over here. It reminds me of Tron at Magic Kingdom. Interesting. And obviously if you go up there, you can actually pick what you actually want to go on. But yeah, it's pretty decent. Yeah, it looks decent. €9, €7 and €6, I think that says just over there. You'll have to look back on that, you'll have to pause it to check it out for yourself. Just over here you've got the Pull and Bear shop. I always normally visit this shop. I don't usually go Pull and Bear in the UK, but when I come here I do like Pull and Bear. Now they used to have a little car just here. If you see on my last vlog, it's been there for a while, a car that was decent, but they've got rid of it. It creates a little bit more space for people, which is understandable. I always thought it was taking up a lot of room, even though it looks really good feeling wise. If you are enjoying this vlog right now, please hit that subscribe, because there's lots of Tenerife content on the channel, coming to the channel. There's a Lacoste shop there. And I'm also popping back to Tenerife later on in the year for a longer period, where I'm going to be doing Siam Park, going on the slides. This time it's just a full tour of Siam Park, and next time it's going to be getting on all of the slides. There is a brick garden just over here where the kids can actually go in there and play while the parent goes around the shops, which is great. You've also got this chess set just over here. I won't film to the right hand side because there's obviously kids in there, so it does look really good in there. There's lots for the kids to do in there. That chess piece where you can play a game of chess is really good. Another shop I always go in at Siam Mall is Base Selection. Lots of Nike trainers in there, lots of sports stuff. You can see you've got the Nike white t-shirt over there, that's quite nice. But yeah, there's so much sport stuff in there. You got Primer just over there. It's a nice little booth over here as well. I always look at this when coming here. It's obviously pick and mix for the kids. On this side you've got the normal sweets, got some drinks over there. But yeah, this side, look at all of this pick and mix. So if you do want to get some sweets for the kids, then get down here. Job done. What I like about Siam Mall as well though, is all of the plants that you've got in here. It just looks really good. This is another decent shop for the kids. I think I went inside this shop on my last tour that I did. Really good in there. It's not the biggest, but there is a lot in there for all ages. Just over to the left hand side you've got a massive van shop. It's quite long in there. It doesn't go back too far, but it's a double shop in there, so there's quite a bit to get. Now what I was on about is the kids section. So what I'll do is I'll show you in this, then I'll continue this tour up that way and show you all the restaurants. And it's called, if my camera can actually go that way, it can't pick it up, Dragu Siam, I think that's pronounced. And the funny thing is there's a little Mickey Mouse just over here. Not Mickey Mouse prices, because I've been in here before, and the opening times, it's saying here 11 till 10, is that? Yep, I think it's 11 till 10 at the moment. So not too bad. I mean, like I said in previous vlogs, if you come to Spain. Obviously this is a lot busier in the evening. It's not too many people here now. That's why I thought I'd do the vlog here for you right now.
It's not allowed to record, so
I'm not allowed to film in here, no? No problem, no worries, cheers. No, I'm not allowed to film in there at the moment, so I respect that. So obviously kids in there at the moment. I did actually film in there last time, which is very strange, because, yeah, but I can understand where they're coming from, because there's kids around. If you do want to see the inside of that, check out my other Siam Mall vlog on the channel, and that's on the Tenerife playlist that I've got. If you do want to see inside, because it's around €10 for the soft play in there, which isn't too bad at all. It's a lovely breeze just up here. Martini restaurant just over here. Looks like they do seafood, pizzas, that type of thing. I'll take you to the back round there shortly. I'm just continuing this tour up this way for you, and then I'll check out the outer area. Starbucks is up there on the left hand side. I've been there lots of times before. It's a nice decent Starbucks. Cuba. I'll tell you what, that is the first time I've been told not to record in Tenerife since I've been here. All of the times that I've been here, that's the first time. Can understand why, as I said, kids area, but I thought it might have been alright because obviously it's in the daytime at the moment. Not in it's actually busier in the evening. Obviously back in the UK the kids are obviously settling down for bed and things, but they actually come out in the evening here. I suppose they must have a nap throughout the day, go to school and then have a nap. Now just over here you've got a place with some decent deals by the looks of it. It's saying €1, if I have that correct. I'll give you a bit of a zoom in. I suppose that's the €1 menu. I'll tell you what, if that's true, it's a decent deal. And you've got the balcony just out there looking out. You can grab yourself a nice drink. You've got a stage area here. I'm not too sure when the shows are on there, that's for sure. Now, one of the popular places would be JD, and that's over here. It's a huge store in JD. Huge store. And opposite that is a burger place with some great theming. You've got some cars just over here. It is pretty dead in here because of the time of day. Lou's Food Republic, and what I will do now for you is I'll show you the menu. I'll turn you around and show you the menu in there if you do want to eat. Never eaten in here before, so I wouldn't have a clue if it's any good or not, but I'm sure you can do your research on Google. Got a donut crazy burger just over here, look at that. New, interesting. Let's have a look at the menu and see the prices, shall we? Got the burgers just over here. Got appetizers, chicken wings. If you do want to pause this vlog to find out the prices, please do. You've got the bowls just over here, tacos, lots of things. So yeah, not too bad. Obviously you need to add, looks like you need to add everything individually, which makes it a little bit more pricier, but looks quite decent in here. Look at JD just over here. I'll give you a little bit of a walkthrough in JD, unless I'm told not to film. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's take you in JD. Because I haven't really been in any shops. I won't walk directly in there. I'll just give you a little bit of a walkthrough. Lovely and cool in here. You've got the Nike socks that I like at the end of the store as well. I'm actually in right now. Yeah, if you want a decent pair of... There you go, it's me in the mirror. Yeah, if you do want a decent pair of trainers, obviously, like I said, well, shoes, you've got JD here. JD's very popular back in the UK. You've got the Vans store behind. So yeah, you are covered. You are covered. Got some blue Nike Air Maxes just there. I'll show you mine, my Air Force Ones, see what you think of them. And I think I got mine from JD. Yeah, I think I did. I think I got them from JD, I'm not too sure. Or whether it's from another shop. I did go in JD, it's either JD or another store, that's for sure. But the Air Force Ones, they've gone up in price now, haven't they? But you've got to be comfortable with whatever you're wearing. If you're not happy with Skechers, I mean Skechers are very comfortable, but they're a bit granddaddy, aren't they? If you are a younger person. Got the pizza deal just down here, €12.90. That looks quite nice. Yeah, this is the Starbucks that I always come to as well. I won't be coming here at the moment, I've still got my water, I'm trying to be a little bit better at the moment. But yeah, nice Starbucks. Shall we have a look at the little selection that they've actually got over here, shall we? See if there's anything that piques your interest. Got the little Spain cup just over here. Lots of different bottles. Yeah, just in there you got the bakery, pizza, no fake pizza at the end there. Interesting. Now, I'll tell you what, I do actually want an ice cream, and that ice cream place is actually downstairs. I mean, what are you actually thinking of this vlog at the moment? I've pretty much done the vlog, apart from myself getting an ice cream. It's very windy up here, my hair is going absolutely everywhere. I do like a nice bit breeze in Tenerife, that's for sure, because it does get hot here sometimes, so when you do get that breeze, it's lovely, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to swing you back round now. Now, there are lots of things for the kids to enjoy. As I was saying, this looks quite good, doesn't it? This one's €160. I suppose that conversion is around £1.30 UK money, roughly £1.40, £1.30, something like that. And obviously it's double-sided, so if you do have 2 children, you're going to get a bit more of your money's worth. VIP Smart, can't say I know what this place is, never eaten here before. Got sandwiches in there, more burgers. There are a lot of burger places at Siam Mall. Mini Good, I remember actually going in here before. We got a little Paw Patrol bag just down there. You can get a few goodies in this shop, that's for sure. Got lots of luggage in here, lots of bags, lots of cups. If you do want to take a souvenir home with you, and grab yourself a nice little Mario. And you've got decent tune on as well in here. Bit of Harry Styles on there. Yeah, this is a decent store. I remember coming in here. Got a little NASA bag here, interesting. Yeah, I won't take you fully in, but like I said, there's so much in here. You've got the travel cushions over there as well. You know it's not the same. Tell you what, I need an ice cream, that's for sure. Miffos, you've got a nice little bar area just over here. Lefties is a massive shop. Look at the size of this shop. It is absolutely huge. Right, let's find this ice cream store. I'm actually gonna cut this right now and see you at that ice cream store. I think it's downstairs somewhere. And we've made it. Let's see what I come out with. Not too sure what to pick. It's a little bit busy over here. I'm gonna show you the menu just up there. Probably gonna go for the chocolate one, to be fair. I think €5.40 for a Classico. So that's what I'll probably get. But yeah, I'll show you what's on offer just over here, because it was very busy before. The chocolate one is obviously the most used one. I'll tell you what, the caramel one looks quite nice as well, and you've got the mint in there as well. So but yeah, I think I'll go with the chocolate one, seeing as it's the most used up in there, which says it all, doesn't it? You can't go wrong with chocolate, can you? Wow, wow, wow. Now that is an ice cream. Look at that. Oh. And that was my 2025 Siam Mall vlog done, and I've got my chocolate ice cream just over here. Now this is an ice cream, look at that, and it's proper chocolate, not like that you get from other ice cream places. It's like the expensive stuff. It's a little bit more pricey, but it's quality. It's gonna go everywhere though if I'm not careful. I'm debating whether to walk with this or whether to eat it here, because it's dripping everywhere at the moment. I'll probably just eat it here, to be honest. But if you've enjoyed this one, give me a big thumbs up and drop me a subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Enjoyed my little trip in there.